Hey everyone, it's Gunter here and welcome to the next edition of Building a No-Code Product. So I realize it's been a while since I've put one of these out, but I thought it would be good to touch base and talk you through some of the latest things I've been doing with the product, the Change Management Toolkit. So yeah, a quick update. So let's get going. So first of all, what have I been working on? Well, firstly, I've changed the naming from day 123 to part 123. So we're on part 4 now. I realized that, naming things day 1, day 2 was a little bit deceptive because I'm not doing this every day, and it's certainly taking longer than 4 days to build the toolkit. So here we are with part 4. The update is much the same as the last one: build content, build content, build content. So that's taken most of my time, probably about 75% of the way at the moment. In terms of completeness, so it is coming along well. It just needs time to get it all done. But what else have I been doing? Well, there's the marketing of the toolkit. So I've invested quite a bit of time in revamping the landing page. What I did here was I reached out to someone who is much better at landing pages than I am. They took a look at the landing page, gave me some tips and ideas in terms of how to work with that. So I've incorporated all of those, if not more, most of those ideas into the new landing page, and I'll give you a demo of that in a minute. Then also, I created a free ebook around business transformation, which is aligned to the theme of the toolkit, obviously to encourage people to sign up to the email list and get the free ebook. So I'll show you that in a bit. And then also what I did was I worked on a new email sequence. So once you sign up for the newsletter or to stay in touch about the toolkit, there is a new email sequence that takes new subscribers through a few welcome emails with additional information. So that's what I've been busy on. What were the lessons learned? So I think the key one was ask for help. So I did talk about reaching out to someone who was more experienced with building landing pages. Half an hour conversation, so much value. It really did help me, gave me lots to think about and lots of ideas. So certainly, if you're stuck or if you think that you could be doing things better, just ask for help. Right, the next one was new tools, new ways of doing things. And I think, this has been part of me learning Notion as a platform. And then also thinking when I'm building something out, I might normally do it in Excel one way, and you tend to kind of then replicate that way on the new platform or the new tool. And there's definitely better ways of doing it. And I'm going to show you one of those examples when we delve into the toolkit in a little bit, and just take you through one of the great features that Notion brings. Right, so I think that's it from the slides point of view. Let's go and take a look at the new bits and bobs. So first of all, this is the new workflow that's in place. You'll see, obviously, there's like 0 clicks. I've just gone live with this. So I would expect some stuff to be coming in there in the future. But basically, it's a sequence of 4 emails that get people on board. The first one is sent immediately after they sign up for the email list. There's one week later, then 1 2 weeks after that, and one week after that. And that should coincide nicely with the launch of the toolkit. Okay, next, the landing page has been updated, as I said. So let's just refresh this to make sure that it is the latest version. Right, so what I've done is I've laid this out slightly differently, made things a little more descriptive at the start so that people visiting the page can see what it's about. I added in a bit of a note here about signing up and receiving a free ebook kind of while you wait for the toolkit to go live. And I recorded a video as well to take people on the landing page through why I built the toolkit and what it's about. You'll notice I'm wearing the same shirt as I am now because I recorded this about an hour ago. And then sort of laid out a few benefits, made it a bit more clear what you would get from the toolkit. And then also added a bit at the end here around people that might not be willing to sort of give up their email address just now. Giving them a sort of lighter touch option just to get in touch with me on LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter. So that's the new landing page. I'll let you know how it goes in terms of signups and those sorts of things. But all up and running, all built with Card, which is a great tool. Right, now for the exciting bit, let's jump onto the toolkit itself. So I'm going to pop across into Notion here, and what you will see is quite a lot of the stuff's been built out already. You'll see the ones with a little page icon are the ones that are complete. You'll see there's still a few more to get done down here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the example of the learning and development plan and kind of show you, let's just go sort of full screen here, how you might do things differently in here and why Notion is such a great tool than you might with Excel, for example. So this little module here is about putting together a learning and development plan. So what I'm going to do is I've got a table here which just lets me list out the tasks that I need to do to build out this plan. So let's just simplistically say task 1, I need to interview staff. We're not going to put a description in there. Person responsible, I'm going to leave that blank for now. But what I'm going to focus on here is the start date and end date. So I'm going to say this might start tomorrow on the 1st of March. And I want to run this activity for 1 week. And then move on to step 2. Interview staff. Let's just say write up. Can't spell. Write up notes. And let's just say this will be from the 9th of March. Let's just say we're going to take 2 days to do that. And then finally, step 3, create plan or something like that. And we'll give ourselves a couple of days to do that as well. Let's pretend we're doing some weekend work. And there we are. So now, you know, this is something, you might track activities like this in Excel, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what's really slick here is now what I can do is I can click on this view over here and change this to a timeline view. And all of a sudden, I've got a bit of a Gantt chart, perhaps not very agile, but you know, we are talking about a workstream plan here. And you can, you know, effectively see what your plan looks like by just flipping the view. Also, what you can do is you can change the view to a board view, which I've created. And now I can track my tasks here and say, okay, well, let's see, I've got this one in progress, these 2 in progress, for instance. And in fact, I might have completed this one, or I might even have something blocked. So you can start using a Kanban board to track your activities. So, you know, it brings things together really, really nicely. And this is something that would be extremely difficult to do in Excel. And, you know, it's just playing around with the tool, with Notion specifically a little bit, understanding a little bit more about its capabilities, and then thinking how you would change things slightly. So what I'm doing is I'm retrospectively updating all of the sort of tables that I've built into the templates to provide this kind of functionality, where it's date-based or there's items to potentially manage through a Kanban. And that is going to, you know, really give you the flexibility to manage your change management program really well. So that's it from me in this update. Thanks so much for watching. I will share the link to the sign up page, the landing page. So feel free to go and take a look at it, sign up. I'd love to hear from you. If you've got any questions, just reach out to me. I'm always happy to answer questions. If you've got any suggestions or ideas, also glad to have a chat about those. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I will chat to you soon.